Trump gets ready to travel to South Florida this week to announce his new Cuba policy. We're getting reaction to his planned cutbacks in travel and trade. Local 10's Hatzel Vela reports.
A new national poll released today shows 6 in 10 Republicans support Cuban engagement. That means expanded travel and trade. The poll released by Engage Cuba, a pro-engagement lobbying group, surveyed 2,000 people across the country. According to the poll, a move to tighten restrictions on travel and trade would be unpopular with Trump's Republican base. The president of Engage Cuba said the political and personal interest of 2 members of Congress should not outweigh the will of the American people and the best interest of Cubans on the island. Williams talking about GOP Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart and Senator Marco Rubio, who are said to be in Trump's ear over Cuba policy. Unconfirmed reports say the White House is thinking of reducing the number of visits to Cuba to 1 a year. Cuba One Foundation, an organization that sponsors first-time trips for Cuban American youth, says until 2009, Cuban Americans were only allowed to visit the island once every 3 years. Returning to similar travel regulations would be counterproductive, cruel, and do nothing to improve human rights. Talking about human rights, in light of possible changes towards Cuba, Amnesty is weighing in on the issue, opposing any rollbacks. More travel, more communications access, and more dialogue with Cuba is the only way forward for human rights in Cuba. That coming from the Amnesty Advocacy Director for the Americas. I'm Hatzel Vela, Local 10 News, Havana.